I will start this motion in three, two, one. Memes are not new anymore. Do you know where memes come from and where memes actually come from? A meme is a cultural element or system that contains behavior that is usually shared by many people because it has a context that is considered representative. So, in this debate, we will discuss about memes that are considered to have greater risk of having a bad impact in all aspects and solutions to overcome them. In the internet network, the world now seems to be unlimited by space and time. The younger generation can be the means in expressing opinions through various media. Meme is one medium that is now increasingly loved. Communication and information technology is so powerful that it develops over time. In the current era, technology is developing rapidly and brightening people into the fast-paced era, an era that is touted as the impact of globalization has resulted in the implementation of a fast-paced lifestyle paradigm. Communication activities seem to be seamless and fast-paced these days, and time are no longer an excuse to consume information, just the tap of a finger on the device screen. The term meme was first coined by Richard Dawkins in 1976. Initially, the meme referred to the unit of cultural transmission associated with imitation. Over time, internet users have assumed this term refers to a combination of words and images made to make funny jokes or usually to criticize current social phenomena. Nearly 40 years since it was coined, the term meme has become a culture on the internet, especially on microblogging and social media platforms. Now memes are seen as warm as behavior, lifestyle, beliefs, model, etc., which are imitated and propagated to be shared from one individual to another. Usually, memes will be shared through interaction using several media such as writing, pictures, videos, or photography. Growing message in social media is not without problems. Spread patterns message that tend to be free have the intention that immediately known the public becomes to the goal of the user social media. Under these conditions, it does not become the problem whether the information disseminated is accurate or just a hoax. In such a situation, the split message sent without trusted source and according to the facts have a negative impact on dynamics on the political life to the state. On the other hand, the era of digital communication allows people to express their opinion by going through various forms of message, beyond just memes. The emergence of memes is considered capable to summarize message, ideas, criticism, even humor briefly and concisely. On the basis, meme get a place in the political communication space digital. Memes as ideas, habits, or the style spread within a culture. Memes provide new avenues for combined creativity, art, message, and humor in the digital communication space. Memes also become media to express feelings, represent social conditions, criticize a phenomenon. It can even be used as a medium. Meme match can also work as catalyst political activism. As a product of digital culture, participatory memes are often used to perfect the emergence of certain discourse so that encourage collective awareness and behavior of the audience. And then, as parts of the information that form from ideas, ideologies, image, music, videos, word order, as well as hashtag memes becomes visual products that are so popular that they can settles in the minds of the people. The traditional of political humor in Indonesia is not something the new one. In the new order era, political humor often conveys through verbal speech by several artists who appear on television, such as comedy groups. They package criticism of the government through witty and pity jokes. Another from the political humor, also found in the visualization of the cartoon. Example, Panji comic published in the Daily Compass and had injured the government. Unfortunately, from time to time, the response to political humor is not always positive. Political humor, not as a word of political expression, informal connotation of taking the ruler who feared and considered dangerous. In fact, some cartoonists and comedians were watched and banned during the New Order because it was considered endanger the authorities. Even though they only convey political expressions and ideas in a joking tone so that as acceptable to the general public, not understood by the political elite. The difference in perception of humor like this of course need to be understood but not be normalized. Exposure to inappropriate humor can actually make someone justify stereotype, discrimination, to sexism. The humor in those can even stimulate an aggressive reaction, but the bad impact on the unethical humor that not always have to be solved with the formulation of governance role. What needs to be emphasized is that the difference is the meaning of humor is caused by conditions social, that a person's education and social economic can affect his sense of humor. This means education can be helpful solution, the creation of society that can different humor and insults. In my opinion, meme gives a lot bad impact. There are one, memes can give hate speaking. Two, exposure of inappropriate humor can actually make someone reasonable for stereotypes, discrimination to sexism. Three, meme creates the perception of humble due to different social economic backgrounds. Additionally, it can make individuals feel unfair, potentially increase public anger, and damage the climate of democracy. In cases in Casey et al. Research also ignores is the subtext behind meme sharing, particularly when it comes to talking about unhealthy behaviors. Sharing a so-called unhealthy meme with a caption me or same is often self-depressing rather than a straight up flex. The underlying message of those memes is always that me is a definition from an ideal. The research also completely ignores the fact that there are almost as many healthy as unhealthy memes on the internet. Thank you.